Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jeff, or J-Man Espresso, I'm back with another video for you. So today, we're going to be not covering a weapon specifically, but we're more going to be discussing a little bit of strategy for playing Squad DeathMatch on Bad Company 2 and subsequently on Battlefield 3. So really any of the Battlefield titles. We're going to be doing something a little bit different here. I am going to be using the engineer kit, but as you'll watch throughout the video, I decided to just have a little fun with it and just cycle through the entire kit. So basically, when I started recording, I was using the what weapon I have out just before this. I was using the I believe I was using the Scar. But anyway, what I'm doing is using one weapon, get a couple kills with it, and then when you die, switch to another weapon. Maybe keep it for 2 or 3 lives, but just switch to the next one in order, and just keep going through that. Just having a little fun with the engineer kit. It's the main one I'm working on right now for the Battlefield 3 training series. So I'm just trying to. I haven't used the engineer kit in quite a while, aside from just the main, the 9A91, which is the weapon I use most of the time. So I haven't used a lot of the weapons, so I'm kind of just trying to get familiar with them so that my videos have a little higher quality. So I kind of am using a weapon I'm familiar with when that, for those videos. So anyway, so what I wanted to discuss today was just a little bit of, just kind of like a primer for Squad Deathmatch on Bad Company 2. Just a little bit of strategy, some ideas on how I play it, and maybe if that's a good way for you guys to play it or not. Just a thought. So on PC, the easiest way to do a good match for Squad Deathmatch is I find one of the servers that have more than just 50 kills for Squad Deathmatch. A lot of the servers are just standard and they'll cycle through all the maps and there'll be 50 kills. And then there's a lot of servers that will have one map and it'll be more than 50 kills. I like to play on those servers. I think that they're tend to be a little bit more fun and you get a little bit of a longer game. So if you start out not so great, you can come back and still have a good game. I believe this is Island Asante's here. This might have been a 50 kill server. It might have been a 150, and there's servers that are as high as 300. So I mean, really, when it comes down to it, you can just, on the PC, you do have that option to choose what you're gonna, what map you're gonna play, how many people. So once you get in there, let's say you're gonna play the engineer kit, you're gonna go with the submachine guns. I like to play a bit more of a run and gun style with the submachine guns, and even to some extent, I like to play that with the objective-based game modes. But it depends on how you're playing the kit. The engineer kit is not so much, like you don't have to play it one way. There's 2 ways you can play it. I mean, you can play it, going for kills, and trying to take down people using your weapon, or you can be focused more on vehicles and keeping the vehicles up to spec so that your team can push forward. It depends on the map, how many engineers you have, and what needs to be done. But in Squad Deathmatch, it's not many people use the vehicles, so Squad Deathmatch is just about getting kills. So I like to play a little more of a run and gun style. I like to keep moving around through the map. I find that I do the best playing that way. Now, whereas Call of Duty, run and gun, most people think that's the only way to play, and then the people that like to play a little more tactically think that's the only way to play. In Battlefield, you don't have that argument as much. A lot of people think that Battlefield, it's okay to be played a little bit slower, and it is. That's fine. However you want to play whatever game you're playing is fine. But for Squad Deathmatch, I like to play a little more run and gun, and you'll find that most of the maps have a lot of buildings. And I find that the best way to do is to, stick to the perimeter as standard, but move from building to building, and just, you're going to spawn. I like to actually not spawn on my team. In Squad Deathmatch, you're worried about the kills. You're not worried about keeping your team healed, doing that. The way you're going to win is by, killing the other team enough amount of times before they kill you. So what I like to do is not spawn on my squad. That's my first tip for you. The reason why I say that is, yes, you get a safe spawn point when you spawn in your squad instead of just having some random place where they're going to dump you. But that's not where the enemies are. Alright, the enemies, you want to be able to get around them and flank the enemies. Okay, so a lot of times you'll find that my squad is somewhere on the other side of the map and I'm nowhere near them. Well, that's because I'm trying to get in a better position. If I'm just following the other 3 guys around the map, there's going to be less kills for me to get. So I try to, stick to the perimeters, move around the buildings, and then I like to not spawn on my squad. I like to move around them behind the enemy, try and get a better position on them, and hopefully the idea is that, I'll be able to get behind their line of fire to where my team and the other teams are, where the main line of battle is. I'm trying to get behind that, and you have a much better chance of, getting more kills that way. And really, that's what Squad Deathmatch is all about. That's the beauty of Battlefield, is that if you're not a player that is worried about high kill-death ratio, you don't find that that's how you like to play in other games, that you don't have to play like that in Battlefield. You can definitely win the game without having high kill-death ratios, without having, massive kill streaks. But maybe those are your objective game modes. But maybe you are a player that likes to do that. That's why I think Battlefield is a great game. You have the option of playing really any way you want with the different game modes. I mean, the difference between Squad Deathmatch and Rush, the way it's played and the way your team is going to win, offers really any play style that you could want. So now in Battlefield 3, we are going to be having Squad Deathmatch, so I wanted to touch on that. I suggest that, when it comes out, I'm going to do a series on that. We'll go through the different game modes and talk about some strategy for that. But I do think that the same strategy is going to apply. Stick to your perimeter for the most part. Stay in cover, and, don't spawn on your squad. I mean, that's about it. So those are my my tips and tricks there for a little bit of idea for Squad Deathmatch. Wasn't too bad. I had 2 games there. Wasn't too bad. This last one, I won the Squad Deathmatch, but I didn't get the ace pin. I was hoping I was going to get the ace on that one, but I did get the win. And just having fun, just cycling through all the different weapons, seeing what the submachine guns are again. I haven't used them in a while, so just a quick little video just for fun. All right, everybody. I'll have some more Battlefield 3 training videos up shortly, and we'll do some more engineer videos, some more medic videos. So thanks for stopping by. If you liked the video, please remember to rate the video, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. All right, I'll see you later, guys. Take care.